The opposition is expected to attack the Liberal government's plan to eliminate tax breaks for wealthy small business owners.
This will result in fewer jobs available. This is a direct assault on the people who create the jobs for salaried employees.
Among the other hot topics, the Liberals' plan to legalize marijuana by next July and the NAFTA trade negotiations. To tell us more, political consultant Michael Geoghegan joins me this morning bright and early from Victoria. Thank you, Michael. Thanks for getting up early.
You're welcome.
Let's talk about the small business tax. What are the main points of contention there?
Well, this has been hugely controversial. Medical professionals, many of whom are incorporated, have lashed out against this. Many small business owners have lashed out against this. And, some have decried the legislation as in being sexist because, often small businesses, when they're starting up, one spouse will work while the other is busy trying to get the business going. And then to turn around and say you can't income split out after what is essentially a joint effort has many people up in arms. There's also others from the small business sector have said, look, if we're unemployed, if our business goes under, we don't get unemployment insurance, we don't get paid holidays, we don't get a lot of benefits that salaried people do. And so that extra, in a sense, tax room that they have was in some sense treated by many as compensation for the lack of benefits. And so now they're saying, hey, this is unfair, and I'm not going to be able to do as much in terms of providing for my family or hiring anyone else.
Another hot issue, marijuana legalization. What is this discussion going to be around that? We know it's going to happen. So at this point, what is there to debate?
Well, essentially what the details of what Ottawa is going to roll out and also the province's response. I've done some calling around on this, and Ontario's method of legalization is pretty much the worst case scenario for the cannabis sector, to see the government move in and not just collect taxes at every level, but then move to take all the retail profits as well by imposing, as one person described it, a Soviet-style monopoly, has a lot of people shaking their heads. It also has some people concerned that this is in fact going to undermine the whole essential essence of marijuana legalization, which was to basically undercut or better yet eliminate the black market. If we have government controlling everything from top to bottom, then all those people who are in the black market now, they're not being allowed in. Well, they're going to stay in the black market. So there are a lot of concerns, both from the crime reduction front about the approach that the feds and the provinces seem to be taking at this point.
And of course, the NDP leadership vote is also happening today. Who do you think the top contenders are and why?
Well, in terms of the leadership vote, the NDP there's a real struggle going on within the NDP in terms of the different candidates. Obviously, we saw the video that went viral. That may give that candidate an added advantage. But for the NDP, it's going to be there's a number of different candidates where some want to take them more to the left, some want to take the NDP more to the center. It's going to be really interesting to see how the party votes, because the essential issue is where can they get more traction, by moving left or moving to the center, and there's a huge debate within the NDP on that very subject.
I don't know if you're a betting man, but do you want to go out on a limb and say who you think might win?
At this point, it's too close to call. I don't want to tip it one way or the other because I know I'm going to be wrong.
Very safe response. Michael, thanks so much. You have a great day. We'll see you soon.